And there goes my pretty much only chance getting out of this place called Valery, or if you would say in English, Valery or Valery. Welcome to no man's land, somewhere in the outskirts of Riga, where bus 54 goes pretty much only one time in few hours. Let's see what can we find here on the walk back to city center. Basically, this is a nature reservoir actually. I think these are the animals and livestock you can see here. No animals here, but you have a nice bench to sit on and enjoy the nice views of Valery. Here you can see the industrial side of Riga with all its ports and ships, and actually through this Daugava river there are boats going to Sweden and sometimes also to Finland. So this is the view that you would see looking out of your ferry window when leaving Riga. I think it's minimum of 1 hour or even more getting out of here, getting back to somewhat civilization. As you can see, winter is coming. It's getting cold, so let's start to walk. Valery is a former fishing village, or more like a settlement where people were fishing in the nearby river, and these days, as I read in statistics, this place in Riga inhabits few hundred people, and they all live in houses like this one. I think during the Soviet era, people had their, and probably still had their, little gardens that you can grow some crops or have your own little place near the city. Of course now it doesn't look that great, but in summer maybe you have a different feeling here. I hope you have a different feeling here. All this place literally consists of one street, and I think it's even called Valery Street. Should be able to see in a moment next to some house sign. Exactly. Valery, Valerial, or Valery Street in English. I wonder what this is. Some terrace or bunker. But if you live in one of those buildings, you definitely have very nearby access to the river. Some barbed wires not the most cheerful and the happiest place to live, I guess. Private property. You can't drive inside, but can you walk inside? Anyway, let's not test it. In the end, it's private property, and I don't think you would see much there. It's the nature reservoir I was talking in the beginning of the video. Local training ground slash playground plus boat dock plus viewpoint. Some half rim basketball court, pull up bar that I think used to be a swing, bicycle, this is pretty cool. Maybe even a little cafe in the summertime. And a beach, small little beach. Not going for a swim today, but the water is actually quite nice. Not cold for the -degree we have here in Riga today. Local shop. I'm not sure if it will be open because it's public holiday today, but let's have a look. Doesn't look open. Oh, it is. Sveiki. Jums jau banāni nav, ja? Tad būs viens snikers. Jums mazais nav? Ir mazo lūdzu. Paldies. Labi. Okay, that's a surprise. And I also have breakfast for myself. Champions breakfast sneakers. Energy for the road. Still quite a walk ahead of me. From a first look, it's a regular bus stop, but would you have expected this? King's waiting chair when you wait for your bus to leave Valery. Do you really speak English?
Yes, that's right.
Honestly, I didn't even know this kind of place existed in Riga. I have heard name Valery, but I didn't know there is actually something like this in here. I have now reached the end of this riverside strip called Valery, and I have basically two options. Wait for a bus that would take me this way back to the city center. Other option would be going this way. That would take me to other neighborhood called Valery. I have actually filmed a video there, so if you're interested in Soviet neighborhoods, you can check it out as well. But I will be walking because over there, not in a far distance, there is an old airport. Maybe somehow we can get inside and check it out. So video is not over yet. Let's continue. Not the prettiest walk and maybe not the safest also. Between the trees you can actually see a small plane trying to lift off. That's a sign that this old airport is near. That should be a good sign. If you see an airplane, that there could be also an airport. Let's continue the walk. You can already see the old airport building on my right. Just need to follow this road here. Nice picturesque road that should lead me to the Spilve airport, and some heating rails going over my head. Here we are. My first time coming here. It's been already quite many years that I had this place on my bucket list here in Riga, but eventually I am here. Doesn't get much more Soviet. Even the hammer and sickle is still up there. Of course it will be closed, but I know that sometimes there are some events here. Maybe you can rent it or something. Maybe we can get access from the other side. Look at those bad boys. Other side is open and looks like there is a moto school, so it's not actually that abandoned. Now this is something. Riga in Latvian and Riga in Russian. And looks like some airplane is in there. Apparently you can rent this place for some photo shoots or, as I said, events. But this is something. This is something. As I speak, there is an airplane arriving, and over there is the airport watchtower I was talking to earlier. Wow. I even think it's the same small airplane that I see lifting off. The old Soviet airfield. Back to civilization, back to one more neighborhood here in Riga called Ilduciens. I will have to leave it though for another day, another time, but this is the crossroads by that railway tracks here where I will end this video. Not the most picturesque one, not the most beautiful one, but hope you still enjoyed it. Hope you still had interesting to see some different side of Riga. And as always, thank you for watching, and I have to catch my bus. Bye bye.